World Public Relations Forum was held at the Municipal Conference Centre in the Spanish capital of Madrid in September 2014. The first day of the forum, the research colloquium, was attended by more than 200 professionals and academics from around the world.
Today there are lots of practitioners here, and that's fantastic, because when we started the research colloquium in Melbourne, which was our first one 2 years ago, it was an experiment.
Great, as Anne said, on a Sunday morning to see you all here. Amazing.
The first key question for participants was what can communication professionals and academics learn from each other?
Lo importante es que haya una conversación más fluida entre profesionales y académicos. Estamos enfrentando a un mundo muy diverso, pero a la vez excitante.
Communication with conscience was the overall theme of the three-day forum, a subject where the questions are as important as the answers.
One of the things that conscience encompasses is that we remain ready and able to ask the hard questions, to have open debates, to think about things from the perspective of the others.
A key feature of the forum was the smaller parallel sessions, which allowed participants to explore issues in greater depth. For its part, the research colloquium closed with a look at corporate and social consciousness in public relations.
So the vision, evidently, is where the organization wants to go. What do you want to become? Core values are truly core. They guide decision-making, and they are unchanging regardless of market conditions.
The second day of the forum in Madrid saw its official inauguration. Over 700 communication professionals from more than 65 countries were welcomed to the forum by the Spanish Secretary of State for Communication.
De lo que ustedes hablen y de lo que ustedes decidan en estas jornadas, en buena medida se va a desprender la ruta, el camino de por dónde tiene que ir la comunicación y las relaciones públicas en el futuro.
The former chair of the Global Alliance made clear that future should be one of communication with conscience.
We have the opportunity, colleagues, delegates, and we have the duty to be the consciences of our organizations. Because public relations is not just about what an organization says, it's about what an organization does.
And the current chair of the Global Alliance urged communication professionals to take hold of their own destiny.
I want to start a movement here in Madrid. I want people to say it started in Madrid, and I want us to think about our leadership.
As the world's largest gathering of communication and PR professionals, the big global issues were top of the agenda.
The reason why the environmental movement has largely failed over the last 30 years, I will say that as one of these environmentalists, is that we have lacked a partner in you, the storytellers. Storytelling is the key to transforming social norms. It's the key to changing behavior at gigascale. It's the key to transforming desire.
And participants also heard how new technology could help in that transformation.
In the future, in a data-driven society where there will be lots of sensors measuring how ideas flow, there will be big data machines analyzing and learning from this interaction between people.
Following a session on the deconstruction of communication, participants wrapped up their working day by turning their attention to how the communication profession can transform itself.
Fundamentalmente que pasamos por una etapa de transición. Cada vez que hay una etapa de transición, se tiene que comunicar esa transición. Necesitamos un nuevo relato. Entonces, el director de comunicación va a tener una responsabilidad increíble.
Later in the evening, guests arrived for the forum's gala dinner at the headquarters of Madrid's regional government.
It's the most global forum ever organized. And this happens in Madrid.
And during the dinner, the Global Alliance handed out its Compris Awards for outstanding performance in public relations and communication management.
Please join us in congratulating all of the Compris Award winners 2013 and 2014.
Congratulations.
The third and final day of the World Public Relations Forum in Madrid was all about communication leadership and new models for that role.
I strongly believe that nothing differentiates the truly great leaders from the average ones than the quality of communication.
The person with the best data will come up with the best insight. The person with the best insight will come up with the best strategy. The person with the best strategy will get to take a leadership role.
And as the communications professionals reflected on the implication of this new leadership role, they received a very pertinent visit from someone with more than a little experience of the subject. The Prime Minister of Spain.
El valor de la comunicación en las sociedades modernas es tal que ninguna empresa ni ninguna gran organización puede permitirse el lujo de descuidar su forma de comunicar.
Another of the challenges of communication leadership is communicating ethically, which was the subject of the first afternoon session at the forum.
Communicative organization must listen to its conscience. Do we do what we say we'll do? Do we act by the values we claim? Are we honorable in our actions?
Still on the theme of communication with conscience, the Spanish bank BBVA and the renowned Spanish chef Joan Roca presented an innovative joint project in brand construction. A project that involved teaching cooking skills to school kids in deprived areas. The 2014 World Public Relations Forum concluded with a sense that Madrid had become a defining moment for the profession and a catalyst for the future.
So I think this is one of the defining moments for public relations here in Madrid. We've begun to use the phrase the Madrid momentum, because there's almost been a real sense of change over these last 2 days.
And there was also some important news.
We're able to announce that we'll have a special World Conference on PR in emerging economies in Kenya.
Yay!
On behalf of the Government of Kenya and the Public Relations Society of Kenya, I accept the Global Alliance consideration for Kenya to host the 2015 World Public Relations Conference under the theme PR in Emerging Economies.
So now we've got a second announcement to make. It's about the next World Public Relations Forum in 2016. And we can announce today that the host city and country will be Toronto, Canada!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of the forum, but not the end of the journey. Llegamos al fin del foro, pero no de este viaje.
La magia sí existe. Y hoy la magia en comunicación tiene que ver con la capacidad de co-crear. Y eso es el sentido de la comunicación.